What's up, YouTube?
What's up, everybody? I'm
about to say because you.
How y'all doing today?
They can't respond.
It's been a while.
It hasn't been a while.
Officially,
well, the last video that y'all saw.
We're officially back in school, so you know.
Yeah, so it's harder for us to post stuff.
Bear with us, but we'll manage. So today, just want to have a leak on you.
It was already leaking because I just poured it. Remember?
So today we're going to talk about relationship advice.
And
Yay.
the 5 rules.
Our 5 rules of dating, or what we think should be
are the 5 rules of dating.
Because, you know, everybody else's is different.
Yeah, and we be seeing, you know, all these failed relationships and...
Yeah, that's got cut, so I'm acting brand new.
Alright, so we're going to talk about relationship advice. So we're going to talk about the 5 rules of dating and then 3 topics on, like, overall relationships. The first one we're going to talk about is just the advice of relationships. Like, taking it slow. How long should the talking stage be? What do you think?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm lost. What'd you say?
You ain't heard what I just said?
No.
How long should the talking stage be? How long should the talking stage be? How don't think about us.
Oh, personally, I feel like talking stage should be in just till you're ready to let them be yours. I mean,
yeah, don't
rush
be thinking,
into it. Yeah.
Don't be thinking that 90-day rule and all that extra stuff. Just talk.
It'd be 10
see
days,
how it
20,
goes.
30. Whenever you guys feel the most comfortable.
Yeah.
Is when you guys should be together. If not, then it could be a year.
Yeah, you never know. Because, like, for me and Cody, I think we was talking for, like, a month or some change.
I don't remember.
I think it was, like, a month and some change before we, like, went on our first date. So, like, it all depends.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
That was a couple weeks, I ain't gonna lie.
That's, like, a month and some change. It all depends, like, how you guys are going. You know, if you're going fast, if you're going like when me and Cody first started talking, like the first night we started talking, we literally texted the whole night. Like I don't even think we went to sleep. Like it just all depends. And we was younger then, so we didn't have that many responsibilities. Well, we had responsibilities, so we wasn't that much young. But like sometimes for adults it's different, so they kind of have to do like a couple days or longer days to see how it goes. But like for us, you just never really know. I think it all depends on the people and how y'all just, you know, clash or whatever. And then it also takes into accountability, like, if they got kids, where they're located, if they're in jail.
I mean, luckily for us, she's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I live right by him. Like, we worked at the same place. Neither one of us have kids. So we were able
that she knows about.
So we were able to give all the attention to each other. So it wasn't hard. But for other people, it's different. If they have kids and stuff, you got to respect that and just chill out for a little bit. Just be patient. That's all. Patience is the key to success. All right, so.
What's the next one?
Like, how involved should your friends be in your relationship?
It depends, because when me and my ex were together, my friends was in my relationship because, like, she was just doing me dirty to some extent. So they would look out for me. Yeah, like. But they weren't in my relationship, like, you know, like.
That's the difference between being in and involved.
Yeah, like, they would, you know, they would just look out. Yeah. You know, if they saw that she was doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing, they would let me know. You know, if they saw something that, you know, they think I was doing bad, which is never really.
I'm just thinking about if she watched the video.
Okay. I mean, we not together no more, so, I mean, hi, you know, subscribe. But,
No, I just think, like...
I wasn't done.
My bad, go ahead.
No, I forgot what I said, so you can go.
Sorry. I think there's a difference between being in and being involved. Like, being involved, okay, being involved to a certain extent. Like, you can help them... Don't stop. But like, don't try to be like overbearing and like trying to like tell them how to do in their relationship. Like trying to tell them what to do in the relationship. Like all that is not necessary. Everybody is able to make their own decisions. Don't allow your friends to change your feelings or your thoughts about a certain person just because they laughing and saying this or saying that. Like, do whatever you want to do.
Just don't be with no cheater.
And don't do no dumb stuff. Like, if your friend's really trying to look out for you and what they saying is really making sense in the sense of them trying to, like, protect you and stuff, then okay, yeah, you can listen to them. But if you, if your heart is with somebody and they just be, oh, well, I don't think so, or trying to dog that person out, don't listen to them. Take your own advice. Like, go by what you think, not about what they think. Like, they can be involved a little bit, have a little bit of a say if you need their advice, or if they think you need their advice, but not just randomly just adding their input into it, because that's not necessary. Because once again,
it's not your business.
Yeah, and they're not in the relationship. It's you and that other person, not them.
Only time I really ever get into like my friend's relationship is when they ask me for advice.
Yeah, like I don't really.
It's not my business.
I don't have a lot of friends, but I don't really get into their relationships. Like, not all my friends are in relationships, so I really just give my opinion, and they decide if they want to take it or not. I don't force my opinion on anybody. It's just I just say, well, I feel like you should do this, or I feel like you should do that. And if they take it, then they take it. If they don't, then they don't. I can't be mad that they don't take it because I'm not in the relationship. Like. That's another thing to always remember. If you're not in a relationship, don't be mad if they take your advice. That's their fault. If you feel like your advice is what you think, that's their fault. It's not yours. You can't protect them forever. They is not your kids. They your friends.
Yeah, they're not.
Hopefully this helps somebody out there because I'm telling you, it's not worth it. But let's see. What do you consider cheating?
I mean,
you consider texting cheating? You consider flirting cheating?
Yeah. It's a difference between like flirting and then just texting or talking to a friend. Like, I have multiple girls that are friends that I talk to. Not, like, not all the time, but, if I see them on Snap, hey, what's up, Yeah. But it's a difference if, like, not even texting, like, if a friend is going through something that's of the opposite sex, yeah, like.
But you gotta watch your boundaries, like it's like I didn't always have I did have a lot of guy friends, and then I cut them all off, and then
wasn't because of me, so I wasn't because of him. I'm not a bad person,
but now I'm like starting to be cooler with a lot more guys now because things just change or whatever. And, I talk to guys on Instagram, that I'm friends with, and I'll comment on their stuff, if I see them in a relationship, or, clapping and stuff like that. I think it's cute. Or, if they doing something good, one guy I know, he was doing football for one of these colleges. He's in high school, but he was, posting, a football at a certain college. I'm not going to say the college, because I don't want, But I clap for him and stuff because that's good. I don't never got no hate towards as long as there's no type of disrespect, you can have female and male friends. I don't know why these relationships nowadays be saying, oh, I don't have no female friends. Oh, I don't have no male friends. Oh, I don't text no female. Oh, I don't text no. Realistically, if your significant other can't get over that you text or talk to a female or a male as a friend, then that's their problem. It's not yours.
You just gotta have boundaries.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. In life, when you grow up, you're going to talk to people. In life, when you're going to network with females and males. They can't stop that. It's nothing you can do about that.
I'm not a jealous person. I'm not, because it's
you kind of are a little bit, but not heavy. You're not heavy.
Yeah, I
just
feel you're more jealous than me.
Whatever.
But okay, I guess I am, but it's to a certain extent. Everybody's jealous to a certain extent.
Yeah, not about Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Not about talking to
other
people's stuff.
I don't care. But I have trust issues, and that didn't stem from her. It stemmed from
We're not even going all that. We ain't even giving her the credit.
But I have trust issues, so I'm not a party person. I don't like parties. I've just never. I'd rather. I always say I'd rather. Just be in the house and relax, play the game, do homework. Stuff like that. But I'm not gonna condone, going to parties and cheating. That's not right. That's not me.
But you can it's nothing. No.
You just gotta know
your boundaries.
If you go, if she were to go to a party, and have fun, drinks, I wouldn't care.
Right.
It's just, you just gotta know, when I would feel intimidated, like,
right, or disrespected,
yeah,
not intimidated, more
disrespected. Like,
yeah.
you just gotta know, like, if I was there, would you be doing this?
Right.
You know, that's all it is. You just gotta have respect for your significant other. If you don't have respect for them, then why are y'all together?
Right.
You know, I'm so tired of people always cheating on their significant other, thinking it's cool.
Well, what's the point?
But it's like, if they were to do that to you, you would be hurt. So it's like, why would you put them through it if you don't even want to get put through it?
Right.
Like, I don't like cheating. Like, I don't cheat. I've never been a cheater. But if I were to cheat, I wouldn't be with her. That's just...
Right. Like, I'm not trying to dog guys out, but, like, you see a lot of guys, like, cheat on girls. But if their girlfriends was to do that to them...
They'd be wanting to kill the dude.
Hurt. Like, they'd be
wanting to kill somebody. And it's
hurt.
like, that's not right, because you're out here cheating, talking to multiple girls. Well, you know, more than friends.
Right.
You know, you're sitting here... Yeah, like... It's a difference between having a friend and then having a friend that you would cheat on your girl with. Like, that's a big difference. Like, you just gotta have respect, and you gotta know when, you know, cheating is not cool. When did cheating become cool? Because last time I checked, a real man takes care of what he has in you know, his... What's the word? In his household, I guess. Like...
True. I get what you're saying. I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like,
but basically,
just
like,
don't, like, I don't feel like, you know, bragging about cheating and, oh, bro, I got her, you know, I got this, oh, you know, girl, I got him, you know, stuff like that. Like,
long story short, don't do anything that you feel like is disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you feel like it'll disrespect your significant other, you really shouldn't be doing it. Just that simple. I mean, that's it. Like, it's nothing really to break it down about. Cheating is cheating. Like, everybody know what cheating is. It's always that question, is always this considered cheating? Always that considered cheating? If you would consider it cheating if your significant other did it to you, then yes, it is cheating. Just that simple. There's nothing else you can say about it. But now, since we talked about all that, we're going to get into the 5 rules of dating. Or our 5 rules of dating.
Yeah, what we think of 5 rules.
So, number 1.
Start fresh.
Period.
Don't put your past experience or past relationships in a new one, because this is a completely different person, completely different mindset, completely different everything. You know, start fresh. Don't dwell on what you did in the past or what that person did in the past, because what I did in the past shouldn't affect her. What she did in the past shouldn't affect me. That's before we knew each other. Or, you know, just, you know, overall, just, you know, let it go. Have a clean slate and keep it as that.
All right. Rule number 2, don't be overbearing.
2.
Don't be overbearing. Like, don't be suffocating. Don't be trying to know everything they doing when they do it. That's super controlling. A lot of people think that's such a turn off. Why are you looking at me like that? No. Don't even do that. Because what I do, you talking about the basketball game? What you talking about?
I was just being.
Oh, I'm about to say.
You're not overbearing.
Don't be like, don't be all that extra.
Some of my nose.
Don't be all that extra, like, trying to suffocate them. Is that's such a turn off, and that's gonna push that person away. Like, they're not gonna want to be bothered by you because you're annoying and you always don't know what they're doing and where they at and all that stuff. Don't. Like, you just gonna have to really chill and just let it flow. Like, don't be, what you doing? Like, I do that now to him because we've been together almost 2 years, so I can do what I want at this point. But in the beginning, you really gotta just not be overbearing and not controlling. All right? What?
Number 3.
Oh, I thought we was doing the 2.
Oh, sorry.
I was trying.
Number 3, you take your time. So, you know, don't rush into a relationship. You know, we already talked about that earlier, but it's like, you know, me and her, we're very mature for our age. So it's like, I don't care. We're mature for, our age. But it's like, you know, don't rush into something that you feel like you're doing it just because you want to make that other person happy.
Yeah.
You know, if they want a relationship and you don't, you shouldn't rush into it, because you're going to be unhappy, and you're going to be, you know, you're going to wake up every day and just feel like, you know, should I be with this person? Why am I with them? You know, if you have that thought, then you shouldn't be with that person. Just don't rush it. Like we said earlier, if it takes 90 days, a year, 2 years, you know, be friends. There's none wrong. Me and her started out as friends.
Me and Cody, like, we started out as friends, just talking, just getting to know each other. But, like, I can honestly say, like, he's one of my best friends. Like, he's like, yeah, at times. But, like, he's like one of my, like, female friends. Like, I can literally, like, call him up and be like, let me tell you what this, like, all that. Like, it's literally, like, we're just literally, like, best friends. Even outside of the relationship, like, we would still be best friends. He couldn't talk to anybody else, no. But we would still be best friends. Like, that's just how a relationship is.
Number 4.
Be honest and be yourself. Like, don't try to pretend like you're somebody else. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't try to show off and try to flex. Because if it really do work out and you ain't doing all that, he or she is gonna be like, where it's at? Because you was doing it in the beginning, now you're not doing it.
Especially if you flex with like you have money and you always.
Because it's tax season. No.
Not even that. Like when me and her got together, you know, before like we really started going out, I had money. You know, I was working a lot.
Cody was a baller. That's the only reason why I
was buying shoes like every week. I was buying clothes.
I saw his clothes, his sneakers. I said, let me talk to him. I need some sneakers.
But it's like, don't be fake.
No. But just be yourself. And be honest. Don't lie. You might as well tell the truth in the beginning, because if you lie and they find out later on, it makes it worse. They're not going to want to be with you. They're going to feel like you've been lying the whole time. I know I would feel like you've been lying the whole time. Like, if you lie about something in the beginning, I'm going to feel like you've been lying the whole relationship. So just don't do it. It's not worth it.
Which is...
Be considerate.
Be considerate. You know, this, I guess, runs hand in hand with cheating.
Like, don't do something.
Like, don't do something that you know you wouldn't want your significant other doing. Like, if you go to a party and you're all on a female or a dude, it's like, would you be doing that if your significant other was there? I highly doubt it, unless you're very disrespectful, and then that's just, y'all don't need to be together. But it's just, you know, be considerate, you know. Take their feelings into, what is that word? Account.
Consideration.
Take their feelings into account of, like, what you're going to do, like sometimes you just need to talk, you know, about... I thought you were going to say something. Mm-mm. Sometimes you just got to talk. Like me and her don't see eye to eye all the time. So, you know, yeah, I'm not the best listener or the best talker. But, you know, I've tried to be better, so...
Just be considerate of that your significant other's feelings, and about how you say stuff to people. You have to think about how you... I understand. I said be honest, but be honest with consideration. Be honest with consideration.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Preach. Yeah.
Oh, shoot, I almost fell out the chair. But for real, because you can be honest, but, like, I know I'm kind of backtracking. You can be honest, but if you're not considerate with it, that person's not going to want to hear it. They're not going to listen to you. It's going to make it worse. They're going to be mad.
Especially if you keep doing it.
Yeah. So, I'm surprised you know this. But you really just have to be honest with consideration. Think about their feelings and just try to be nice about it. That's all.
Mm-hmm. So, that concludes our relationship advice. /5 rules of dating for us.
Yeah, from us to you.
Yeah, this isn't obviously
everybody's. Yeah, we just made our own up.
But if you want us to do more advices on, you know, how to...
Relationship advice or any type of advice.
How to time manage for school and work at the same time. Oh, yeah. You know, just little things like that, you know, just let us know and we'll try our best eventually. You know.
Yeah, because we both work and go to school and we're both full-time students. So if you want like a time management video comment. We'll drop a time management video. All that good stuff. Or comment or DM us on Instagram. Any ideas, any story ideas. If you want some story times, you DM us on Instagram. I'm going to put it down below. But it was in the intro if you watched our intro. Well, that concludes our video for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications and tell your friends about us.